Yo, what is good, boys? So today we're making an advanced tutorial on how to drift in Forza Horizon 5. This is for if you already know the basics of how to drift, and you just want to get to that next level, this video is for you. But before we get into it, let me tell you about something called automotive apparel. It's basically my clothing brand. It's automotive, obviously, but JDM, car culture inspired, t-shirts and hoodies. We got a bunch of different colors with all your favorite Japanese cars on there. But yeah, I'm super proud of these. I'm really happy with the way they came out and the quality of them. My personal favorite is the Trueno hoodie. I think that thing is super nice with the nice embroidered Trueno on the front, and you got the design on the back and everything. I love that thing. I'm about to order one for myself. But yeah, it'll be the first link in the description if you want to check it out for yourself, or just automotiveapparel.shop in any of your browsers. Yeah, also feel free to leave a comment if you have any questions at any point throughout the video, because I read like 99% of my comments, and I will try to help you to the best of my ability. Yeah, leave a like, subscribe, and let's get into the drifting tutorial, shall we? Alright boys, so today we're making another how to drift video, but this one's for your more advanced drifters, the ones who already know the basics. So if you're a complete beginner to drifting, you have no idea even where to start, go watch my beginner tutorial. This is for the people who either have already watched that video or are already like beginner drifters, already know the basics. But yeah, I will share the tune code for the drift car that I'm using in this video. Every time I try to film a video this happens, my controller disconnects at least once or twice. There we go, so it should be this one right here. The share code is 144195681. It is a 1270 horsepower 2JZ swapped Nissan Silvia S15. Oh yeah, the car's right there, the Silvia Spec R from 2000, if you don't know what actual car it is. Alright, so let's head over to the drifting roads, the mountain road, and just get into this tutorial. Alright boys, so let's just get into it. The first thing that I'm going to talk about is the correct line to take when drifting. Now, I see a lot of beginners kind of start here, initiate their drift, kind of end over here, maybe off into the grass. But basically, they just don't really know the actual line that you want to take when you drift. So let me break it down for you. It's pretty much the opposite of a racing line. So for your racing line, you'd start on the outside, you know, work your way towards the apex on the inside of the corner. Something, oh, like I got in the way, but you know what I'm trying to say. Something like that. You go from the outside towards the inside of the corner. But when you're drifting, for example, you want to start more towards the inside, and then aim for the outside of the corner. Just like that. See how that lines me up for a nice line right on the... Oh, we bumped that guy. But yeah, it sets you up for a nice line in the outside of the corner. And obviously you want to go on the outside of the corner because one, it looks better when you drift, and two, you can get wall taps, or like try to get as close to the guardrail as possible, like I like to do. Yeah, starting from the inside, going towards the outside, you gotta aim for the outside of the corner, not the inside. That's like the biggest thing that differentiates someone from a beginner drifter to a more advanced drifter. It's the line that they take. Yeah, start on the inside, aim for the outside. I did go over a little trick in the beginner tutorial to kind of help you with that. Oh my god, I don't have the controller overlay on. Hang on. There we go. Almost forgot to keep the controller overlay on. I'm actually going to move it over here. Look, that looks a little bit better. It's like aligned with the face cam now. Yeah, I think that's a good spot for it. So yeah, the trick is you want to enter the corner, hold your handbrake until the back of your car reaches the edge of the corner, essentially right here. I mean, we're a little bit off of it, but you get the gist. Essentially right here, when the back of your car reaches the edge of the road, the outside edge of the road, that's when you want to let go of your handbrake and floor it. I mean, you might not want to floor it, depending on how much angle your car already has from the handbrake. See, there I wouldn't floor it because I already had a lot of angle and a lot of speed. Yeah, that's when you give it gas and let go of your handbrake, is when the back of your car reaches the outside edge of the corner. See another example of that. Let go right there, and it reaches the edge of the corner. That sets you up for a nice outside line. Again, a little bit over. Hit all those posts, or the signs rather. But yeah, I think I explained the general drifting line pretty well. You want to start towards the inside, and then aim for the outside of the corner, hold your handbrake so your back of your car reaches the edge, then hold it on the outside for the rest of the corner. Again, from the inside towards the outside, keep it on the outside the whole time, and then straighten out. Pretty simple. Ooh, yes, the next thing that we're going to be talking about is speed and angle. Now, when you're doing... Actually, hang on, let me go closer to the drift zone. So yeah, speed and angle. So when you're doing these drift zones, like this 4-mile long one, the main things that get you... That was a really good line towards the end there. But the main thing that gets you points is speed and angle. So you don't want to be going super slow when you're in drift zones. Because one, you don't have a lot of speed, that's not going to get you as many points, and you can't get as much angle when you're going slower. Or at least it's harder to. So yeah, speed and angle are the main two things. But yeah, another thing that you need to understand is that you need enough speed. You gotta make sure you have enough speed to where you could give the car a lot of angle. Because for example, if you're going super slow, you're not going to be able to give the car a lot of angle. So you have to kind of straighten out to get more speed. You don't want to have to get more speed. You want to already have a good amount of speed so that you can just immediately get that angle and then hold it. Yeah, it's just really hard to stay on a good drift line if you're not going fast enough. I mean, it's hard to stay on a drift line and get good angle if you're not going fast enough. Because then you need to straighten out your car to get more speed. That'll give you less points if your car's more straight. We're trying to maximize our points and get the most angle and most speed possible. Yeah, make sure you're taking the correct line, and also make sure that you have enough speed. I mean, obviously you don't want to go too fast as well, because then you'll just send yourself off the road. Look at that, if we weren't going so fast, we wouldn't have been able to get that much angle on that turn there as well. Oh, we gave it a little bit too much angle. So yeah, we've talked about the line that you want to take, we've talked about speed and angle. Okay, so braking. Now braking is generally used in tandems, because all braking does is it just like slows your car down, it makes you drift a little bit slower. It'll make you do a little bit of a burnout. Just like that. See how we're drifting like super slow now that I'm braking? If you're just drifting around by yourself, you're not going to really need to use the brake. Braking's more used for tandeming, but it's just a good thing to know how to do. If you ever find yourself in a situation where you have too much speed going into a corner, too much speed exiting a corner, or even mid-corner, you can brake really whenever. But yeah, just make sure, the thing with braking is you can't just like mash the brake pedal, you can't go 100% brake, because then you'll just stop drifting like that. Trick is to just kind of brake a little bit, just slow yourself down. But brake enough to slow yourself down, but don't brake enough to stop spinning your rear wheels, if that makes sense. See how I'm braking a little bit, rear wheels are still spinning, we're doing a burnout. It's basically the same philosophy, but it's especially useful when tandeming, especially if you're the chase driver. Because obviously if you're the chase, because obviously if you're the chase driver, you're trying to catch up to the car in front of you. And very commonly, you'll be going too fast and you're going to slam into the car in front of you. So it's good to just tap the brakes a little bit. So yeah, again, if you're just drifting around by yourself, it's not going to be very useful to brake. However, if you want your car control to just be that much better, just be that much more of an advanced drifter, then you'll definitely want to learn how to brake. I love this corner. Such a good corner. Damn. But yeah, I think that pretty much sums up braking. So just don't use 100% of the brake, and it's more useful when you're trying to just like place your car perfectly. You can use it to save yourself. If you're going too fast, you can use it in tandeming. It's especially used in tandeming. But yeah, just some general tips. You don't have to be flat out the whole time. You don't need 100% throttle the entire time you're drifting. You really want to just feather the throttle. And another thing is using the throttle to steer your car. Basically what that is just using the throttle to get more angle or less angle on your car. So that obviously it steers more or less. Another thing is what to do if you accidentally get too much angle and your car's gonna spin out and you know it. What you do is you let go of the throttle completely and you just hold the steering wheel all the way towards the inside of the corner. Or you counter steer all the way and you let go of the throttle is what you do. It's a better way of explaining it. But yeah, if you have any questions or find any part of this video confusing, or if I just explained something badly, feel free to leave a question in the comments, or if you just need me to clarify something for you. Because I read like 99% of the comments, and I do respond, so if you guys do need a little bit more help, just let me know. Yeah, another tip is to not look at your car. Look like where your car is going to be. Look ahead of you in the road. Where you're looking definitely plays a big role onto where your car goes. You definitely want to be looking... Oh, this guy's tandeming with us, hell yeah. So yeah, I'm not looking at my car at all when I'm drifting. I mean, maybe I'm looking at, like, the back of it right here to see how close it is to the guardrail. But mainly I'm looking ahead of me, especially if you're trying to link corners. You want to focus less on the exit of a corner and focus more on the entry to your next corner. So like right here, I'm looking at the next corner already. Oh, we spun out. Jeez, I was too locked in on explaining. So yeah, even right here, I'm looking at the next corner. I'm preparing to initiate a drift to that corner. Pretty solid line there. Oh my god. Can't really see much with this guy's tire smoke in my face, but... Another pretty nice line. But that's really all like the tips I can think of to give to someone learning how to drift. Oh yeah, oh yeah. That was good. He was really close to me there. Pretty good tandem. Yeah, just like anything, it just comes down to how many hours you put in practicing, to be honest. I can give you as many tips and tricks as I can think of, but it really just comes down to how much time you spend practicing. But yeah, it's really everything I could think of to put in my advanced tutorial on how to drift. So now I think I'm just going to make this controller overlay a little bit bigger, and I'll do a lap of or a pass of the drift zone on this mountain, the 4-mile long one. You can take a look at the controller overlay and just see what I'm doing. Hopefully you'll find that helpful. If not, then thanks for watching. Check out automotiveapparel.shop for some fire JDM hoodies and t-shirts. But yeah, I'm just going to shut up, make my controller overlay a little bit bigger, and then do a pass in this drift zone. So yeah, I'll just do a quick little run, and then we'll call that a video. Oh jeez. I never know if I should manji that corner or not. Yep, always hit those rocks a little bit. So yeah, speed and angle, boys. Speed and angle. That's what we're going for. Oh, I guess I used my braking there to help me rotate my car a little faster. Okay, that's another thing that you can use braking for that I hadn't even realized I used it for. So when you're transitioning, you can brake and you'll rotate your car a little bit faster. Another little tip. Don't have the best line here. Gotta fix it. These few corners are kind of awkward. Don't have that much speed here. Look, he should have gotten a little bit more. Yeah, just floored it there. It's lots of speed, lots of angle. Yeah, sometimes you can actually go fast enough to not have to manji that straight right there. You can just drift through the whole thing. I think it's better for points that way, but I could be wrong. It's just how I do it. That was a mean line. That was a really good line. I didn't even use my handbrake. I just, like, timed it really well. Ooh, not that much angle at the beginning of that corner. Yeah. 1,080,000 points on that downhill. Not my best score, but, you know, it was pretty close. Anything over 1,000,000 I'd consider good. But yeah, hopefully that helped with the big controller overlay. But thank you so much for watching. Again, automotiveapparel.shop, boys, for some t-shirts or hoodies. Leave a like and comment, subscribe, all the YouTube stuff. That's about it. Thanks for watching. Hope you found it helpful. And peace.